Good afternoon, welcome to VANIK-IAS. We will discuss current affairs for 8 November and fast we will discuss objective questions. So, recently Ministry of Education decided to celebrate Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. It is Ministry of Education decided to celebrate. In a grand manner in schools and higher education institutions across the country. With reference to this, consider the following statements. In 2019, government has declared 15th November as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. And 15th November declared as so because this day Birsa Munda Ranation led tribal movement giving a call for Ungulan, revolt to the tribals. Right. So, which of the following statements are not correct? The question is which of the following statements are not correct? Okay. So, 15th November, yes. The question is 15th November is celebrated as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas? Yes, 15th November is celebrated as the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. It is not in 2019, it is in 2021. That is in Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav 2021. It is 75th independence years of independence. It was declared as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Okay. Yes, 15th November it marks the birth anniversary of Birsa Munda. In 15th November, it is the birth anniversary of Birsa Munda. It is not when his anniversary of Birsa Munda, right? 15th birth anniversary of Birsa Munda. This is not when they have started tribal movement. So 1 and 2 both neither 1 and not 2 are which are incorrect. Incorrect is both is incorrect. First is incorrect, second is also incorrect. Okay. This is Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, 15th November 2021, Birsa Munda anniversary. It is started by Ministry of Education, not Ministry of Tribals or Culture. It is Ministry of Education, so that it will be celebrated in different states and different education institutions. Next, consider the following statements regarding sickle cell. Sickle cell anemia is a genetic disease common in tropical and subtropical countries. Genetic disease common in tropical and subtropical countries, in India also, which is many people suffering from sickle cell anemia. It is genetic disease. That is, it gets transmitted from parents to their children. That is why it is called as genetic disease. Sickle cell anemia is due to mutation of beta globulin gene. Beta globulin gene. If that mutation of beta globulin gene that causes genetic disease, that is sickle cell anemia. Due to the sickle cell anemia, oxygen carrying capacity of the hemoglobin decreases. Yes, all the statements are right regarding sickle cell anemia, and usually children die because of sickle cell anemia as well. So all the statements regarding sickle cell anemia are right. It is a genetic disease. It is caused because of mutation of beta globulin gene, and that creates oxygen deficiency because the capacity of hemoglobin to carry oxygen decreases. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, all the statements are right regarding sickle cell anemia. Next. Next question is regarding which of the with reference to anemia mukt Bharat. Right? Anemia mukt Bharat. Why anemia mukt Bharat? This program is launched because anemia is around more than 60% of women are suffering from anemia, and around 50% of men, 25% of men are suffering from anemia. हाँ संदीप भाई कहली जे कनेक्शन कटि जाइए करेन्ट कटि जाइए ना नेट कटि जाइए हाँ हाँ
मीटिंग जाइଥିଲା ତ
मीटिंग चल रही कौन डिस्कशन चलता कौन करे इतना रेडी करें ना आपको करेंगे चल जाओ अच्छा ओके with reference to anemia mukt Bharat, consider the following statements. Why it is lost? Because at present more than 60% of women are suffering from anemia, and anemia means number of red blood cells or oxygen carrying capacity is insufficient. Oxygen carrying capacity in blood are insufficient. Okay. So what is this AMB strategy or anemia mukt Bharat strategy? It aims to reduce prevalence of anemia among children, adolescents and women in the reproductive age group of 15 to 49 years. Right. Second thing is, it is targeting reduction in the rate of more than 50% of 2022 under the program. Yes, reduction the rate of more than 50%. The target is to reduce anemia 50% by 2022 under the program. The program was launched by Ministry of Women and Child Development. These both the statements are right. First is, see, there is children and there is no children within this group. So first statement is obviously wrong. That contradicts itself. So 2 and 3 options are right regarding anemia mukt Bharat. Okay. Anemia means the capacity, the red blood cells and their oxygen carrying capacity, they lack, right? The red blood cells lacks oxygen carrying capacity. That is called as anemia. And 60% of women will see anemia. Next question. In the context of WHO air quality guidelines, which of the following statements are correct? Air quality guidelines. The 24-hour mean of PM 2.5 should not exceed 15 microgram per meter cube. This is right, and PM 2.5 should not exceed 5 microgram per meter cube. This is right. In a year, the highest levels of ozone pollution occur during the periods. In a year, the highest levels of ozone pollution occur during the period of inclement weather. PM10 can penetrate the long barrier and enter bloodstream. Excessive ozone in the air can trigger asthma. This 1 and 4, these are they are according to air quality guidelines. Okay. It has said that there are 6 pollutants, that is PM2.5. Air quality guidelines, it has said that 6 pollutants, that is PM 2.5 and PM10. Then there is ozone O3, then nitrogen oxide NO2, nitrogen oxide. Just a second. क्लास अच्छी बता दो जी। So okay, so PM2.5, PM10, ozone, nitrogen oxide, and sulfur dioxide SO2, sulfur dioxide SO2, carbon monoxide CO. These all are CO. These all are WHO air. These are WHO air quality guidelines. Yes, these six type of gases are declared as pollutants by the 6 pollutants are declared by the WHO. Okay. So 1 and 4 are answer. B is the answer regarding WHO air quality guidelines. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding snow leopard. Regarding snow leopard, consider the following statements. Snow leopard is listed in the critically endangered under IUCN red list. Critically endangered under IUCN red list. See IUCN, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. IUCN. In the snow leopard habitat, yes. So IUCN it produces a red list. It produces a book, that is red data book. It produces red data book. In red data book, these species, those species which are traces are basically classified into classically endangered, and vulnerable, all these things. Vulnerable and least concern, right? So critically endangered, that means those species which are highly in severe condition, extremely. After that there will be endangered, then there will be vulnerable. At last there is least concern. So these are different types of list of IUCN, and social following statements are correct regarding IUCN. Regarding snow leopard. Snow leopard, it is critically endangered in the IUCN red list. Then in India, snow leopard habitat is spread over northern Himalayan mountains. Yes, it is as it is snow. So obviously northern Himalayan mountains, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim. Second statement is right. Okay. The Union government has launched Secure Himalaya project for the protection of snow leopard, and that is funded by World Bank. So which of the following statements are right regarding regarding the snow leopard? First statement is wrong. Snow leopard, its IUCN status is not it is not critically endangered. It is first statement is this is right. Snow leopard is critically endangered under IUCN Red List. Yes, among the 21, it is one of the 21 those critically endangered species. One is snow leopard. So 1 and 2 options are right. Okay. Next is Secure Himalaya project. What is the Secure Himalaya project? It is to maintain snow leopard habitats while improving their Himalayan ecosystem. So Union government has launched snow leopard habitat project for the protection of secure for the protection of snow leopard. But the cost, why it is the option is this is not World Bank. It is funded by UNDP, United Nations Developmental Program. UNDP, it funds for the Secure Himalaya project and protection of snow leopard. So 1 and 2 options are right. With reference to malaria, consider the following statements. Malaria, it is caused by the bite of female mosquito, right? Plasmodium vivax, right? Female mosquito, Plasmodium vivax, that causes malaria. Whenever caused by the bite of, whenever it bites the human. Second is gene drive technology can help in controlling the malaria. Gene drive technology, yes, this is right. Gene drive technology, gene drive technology that helps controlling of malaria. Mosquirix, the malaria vaccine, offer protection against all kinds of malarial parasites. No, this is wrong. All kinds of malaria parasites, no, nothing can offer protection against all kind of malaria parasites. So it is by Plasmodium parasites. Remember, malaria is regarding Plasmodium parasites. It is caused by Plasmodium parasites, especially the female Anopheles mosquitoes. Right. So it is yes, it can be preventable, but it can be curable as well. Malaria is so both preventable and curable. So when it bites that, whenever that bites the human, no, it doesn't cause whenever that bites the human. So only two is the option, is the right option regarding malaria. India right to freedom of expression. Freedom of speech and expression is restricted on the grounds of the sovereignty and integrity of India, the contempt of court, friendly relation with the foreign states, yes, protection of minorities, no, it has no relation to freedom of speech. So 4 option is wrong. So 1 and 2 option will be right. Sovereignty and integrity of India, contempt of court, and friendly relations with foreign states. In these grounds, freedom of speech is restricted, right? Under Article 19 and 19 Clause B, these are restricted. Freedom of speech are restricted. They are not absolute. Kanyasri Prakalpa initiative. Which government has started? Kanyasri Prakalpa initiative. This is West Bengal has started Kanyasri Prakalpa. Initiative is started by West Bengal. Kanyasri Prakalpa. Anthropological Survey of India is a premier research institute for anthropological research in biocultural studies under which ministry? Anthropological research. See, homeopathy, this is impossible. Education is impossible. You may get confused with tourism and culture. Home affairs that will relate to the police, paramilitary forces, all these are home affairs. Education about human resource development. Here is archaeological survey. So it is either Ministry of Tourism or Culture. Answer is Ministry of Culture. The Archaeological Survey of India, it is Ministry of Culture. So D is the answer. Consider the following pairs of rocket system in respective countries: Tornado, Pianka, HIMARS. Which of the following are marked correctly? Rocket system that are marked correctly. Tornado is Russia, it is right. HIMARS is also right. Pinaka class, that is also right in case of India. Swan and 3, all the options are right regarding rocket systems. Now we'll discuss some prelims facts. Snow Leopard Population Assessment of India, SPAI. The first ever snow leopard from Baltal Jojila region has renewed hopes of a elusive predator in the high altitudes Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The predators of the snow leopard. Predators means those who kill the snow leopard. Okay. On the occasion of International Law International Snow Leopard Day, that is 23 October 2019, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, MOEFCC, launched the first National Protection on Snow Leopard Population Assessment in India, SPAI. First National Protocol on Snow Leopard Population Assessment in India, that is launched by Ministry of Environment. The objective is to help the snow leopard to double its population. The objective is to help snow leopard to double its population. The protocol is evolved from international sports to develop a global protocol for population assessment of wild snow leopards under the Global Snow Leopard Ecosystem Protection Program. So to develop a global protocol, right? Global protocol for the population assessment of snow leopard, right? It has been developed by scientific experts in association with snow leopard, in association with snow leopard states, namely Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, right? Wildlife Protection Institute of India, Dehradun, Natural Conservation Foundation, that is Vaishuru. So they are jointly developing this protocol for snow leopards. The Indian survey will extensively use camera traps, artificial intelligence, drones, genetical tools to find out the numbers of not only the snow leopard but also the prey base like unregulated prey base like markhor, orgali, urial, ibex, blue sheaf, Tibetan wild ass, wild elk, Tibetan antelope, Tibetan gazelle, possibly hongulu or Kashmir red deer, musk deer, Himalayan deer. So this will use camera traps to survey about all these types of animals that are present near the snow leopard, right? So in association with snow leopard, so Hongul, Kashmir tag, they are also IUCN, they are also even threatened under the IUCN red list. So that's why. Okay, next. Challenge to assessment: vast habitat area, right? Habitat area is vast habitat. Snow leopard occurs over a vast, remote and difficult to access the mountains area, which will pose a major challenge. That is the problem to access the snow leopard because they stay in remote areas. Unclear distribution, even the distribution remains unclear. For example, recent surveys show that they do not occur in 25% of the area that thought to be their range in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Variation intensity across space but poses a great risk of unbiased sampling. So there may be a risk of biased sampling because they are not present. Their variation density across the also poses variation density space also poses the risk of biased sampling. So this may happen that state governments or those researchers they may provide some biased numbers, right? So as the distribution is not clear, unevenly distributed, right? Elusive nature of species snow leopard is known as the ghost of the mountains. And due to their most elusive nature, this makes a complete population census snow leopard an unfeasible goal. So this is not possible because there is elusive nature in the snow leopard is elusive nature, and they stay in remote areas, so it will be very difficult to calculate the exact number of snow leopards. In significance, provided a fast national estimation, the protocol helps the snow leopard range states to estimate distribution and population of the big cats and prey in a uniform manner to arrive a national estimate for the first time. So they have developed a uniform manner or protocol to develop a national estimate, so that we can make some plans. We can calculate how much leopards are there, whether they are decreasing, whether they are increasing. If they are decreasing, then why they are decreasing. So various steps can be taken only when we can know their exact population. Guiding document. The protocol serves as a main guiding document for the snow leopard range states in India, that are the Himalayan states, right? Himalayan state, that will be the guiding document for the Himalayan states with respect to snow leopard. Then site identification. The program helps to identify sites in need of greater protection as well as how species are responding to climate change. That is site identification, how they are resistant to climate change. So identifying the sites and the changes that occurs in those areas because of climate change is also will be studied by the protocol, and such type of research will be continued. Then contribution of PAWS unit, that is contribution population assessment of World Snow Leopard Initiative. Population PAWS, population assessment of World Snow Leopards Initiative. Snow leopard. What is this snow leopard? Inhabits in the higher Himalayan region or trans-Himalayan region. Altitude between 300 and 5,400 meters. In India, it is found in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh. It contributes about 5% of global snow leopard population. So India has around 5% of global snow leopard population. In 2017, IUCN changed the status of snow leopard in red list from endangered to vulnerable. From endangered to vulnerable, it has changed. Listed in Schedule 1 of the Constitution of India of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. So those species which are in Schedule 1 means they are highly protected. Snow leopard is highly protected by the government. Then ecological significance. Snow leopards are apex predators, meaning they play a key role in maintaining the biodiversity of the ecosystem. Through population dynamics and trophic cascades, snow leopards are the most important indicator in the health of the environment, indicator of the health of the environment at high altitude. Indicator, right? Bioindicator. They give some information. In that information, what about the health of the environment? That health of the environment is predominantly signified by the snow leopard. As a top predator in the high mountains in the inner Asia, the snow leopard play an important role in ecological role, controlling populations of the wild ungulated wild ungulate species. It preys on, thus balancing the fortune system and region. So, as a top predator has they are the keystone species of that area. We can say are the most important species. They help in controlling population of the wild animals. So there is an established food chain. There is a natural laws. We cannot create them. That system of the forest artificially. Then Project Snow Leopard in 2009 aims to safeguarding and conserving India's snow leopard and their habitats by ensuring their conservation welfare through participation of local population. Local population through supportive action government. The project is operational in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. That is Project Snow Leopard. Project Secure Himalaya Project. In 2017, Government of India United Nations Development Program UNDP with support from World Environment Facility started Secure Himalayas. Securing livelihoods, conservation, sustainable use, restoration of high-range Himalayan ecosystems to ensure conservation of locally and globally significant biodiversity, forest resources and high Himalayan ecosystem while enhancing the lives. So government of India has also launched Secure Himalaya project in 2017 to protect the snow leopard, right, and also project Snow Leopard in 2009. What are the components? Conservation of key biodiversity areas and their effective management to secure long-term ecosystem resilience, habitat connectivity, conservation of snow leopard and other endangered species and their habitats. So conservation of key biodiversity areas and their effective management. If those biodiversity is conserved, then snow leopard obviously they will stay there and their population will increase. securing sustainable community livelihoods and resource management in a high-range Himalayan ecosystem, enhancing enforcement, so law must be enforced properly, poaching must be stopped, monitoring and cooperation have reduced wildlife crime and related threats. In 2003, 12 Leopard range countries and partners signed Bishkek Declaration. Yes, Bishkek Declaration agreed to the goal. In Bishkek Declaration, agreed to the goal GSLEP for 7 years through 2022. These countries agreed to work together to identify and secure at least 20 snow leopard landscapes and cats range by 2020. In short, secure 20 by 2022. That is also according to Bishkek Declaration. They have also promised to do it by that is conservation of snow leopard. It seeks address high mountain development issues using conservation of endangered snow leopard. The member countries are India, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Mongolia, Russia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, etc. These are the member countries of snow leopard. Study links PM2.5 pollutants with anemia prevalence. Long-term exposure to the fine airborne particulate matter, that is PM2.5 pollutants, may increase the prevalence of anemia among the women. Right? As PM2.5 is increasing, so that may increase the prevalence of anemia. Already 60% of women are suffering from anemia or lack of blood cells that carry oxygen. So that's why it is a new concern. According to study, reducing burden of anemia in Indian women reproductive age with clean air targets, anemia prevalence will fall from 53% to 39.5%. If India meets its recent clean air targets, according to the study, reducing the burden of anemia in Indian women reproductive age and clean targets, anemia prevalence will be fall from 53% to 29% if India meets recent clean air targets. That is targeting 180 districts below national target 35%. India anemia prevalence among women reproductive age is among the highest in the world. So India has highest number of anemia prevalence. The study was carried by researchers from different institutes of US, China, including IIT Delhi and IIT Bombay, regarding the PM2.5 pollutants to anemia. What are the findings? For every 10 microbes cubic meter increase in ambient PM2.5 exposure, average anemia prevalence of women will be increased by 7.3%. So if there is PM2.5 increasing, then anemia will increase. The study, which takes into account data from National Family Health Survey, NHSF survey 4, NSS survey, that is National Sample Survey Office, along with 2.5 levels of various districts, suggests that transition to clean energy will accelerate India progress towards anemia mission target. So if you are going for electric vehicle, that will also help the anemia disease patients. Among PM2.5, surface sulfate and black carbon are the most associated with anemia with organic dust. Among sectoral contribution, industry was the biggest. It was followed by all organized sector, domestic sources, and power, roads, dust, agricultural waste. So there are various sources of PM2.5. Okay, that is very harmful for the human being. It will create various diseases. So World Health Organization has a global target to halve anemia among reproductive age by 2053. Women may suffer from regular iron deficiency due to menstruation and other type of prone develop anemia. So dietary iron deficiency, parasitic infection, all these may correct cause anemia, right? It is a major contributor to global disease burden characterized by diminished blood concentration. So blood concentration or lack of hemoglobin in the concentration that in the blood, that will be called as, that condition will be called as anemia. Okay. So the lectures end here, and like and share this lectures. Subscribe to VANIK-IAS. Thank you.